Now the second thing we want to do in this segment is look at the degree of a polynomial. And degree is simply the sum of the exponents in a term. And it's going to get broken down into two situations. I want to start with the monomial to kind of explain that better. If we have a monomial, there's only one term to work with. So life is very simple. You just look at the exponents in that term and add them up. So, for example, if you have a 5x, you remember that that really means x is raised to the first power, and so you have degree 1. There's no addition to do. It's simply the power that you see on the variable. If you have something a little more entertaining like 6x cubed, that's going to be degree 3. Again, there's only one variable to be concerned with. If you have something like a negative 6x squared y cubed, now you have to pay a little more attention to the exponents that you have. You have two exponents to be concerned with, the 2 and the 3, and to figure out the degree, you're just going to add them up. So 2 plus 3 gets you 5. This monomial, a specific type of polynomial, has degree 5. And that's all the more there is to that. Now, if you have more than one term, we'll just look at the general case of calling it a polynomial. What you're going to do is look at each term and determine the degree. And you simply take the degree of the highest of the term with the highest degree. The degree of the polynomial is the degree of the term, which is much longer to write out than to do, with the highest degree. So we'll look at one, or maybe two, to see as I go here. For example, you have 6x squared y cubed plus 5x. Very similar to what we had above. The degree of your first term is going to be 2 plus 3, which is 5. So we'll just make a list of the degrees. And your second term, remember that the x has a power 1, so it has degree 1. The degree of this polynomial is 5. You just take the biggest one. And one other small detail I want to point out is if you were to see an expression like 1/5 x, that is a polynomial. It's okay to have a fractional coefficient. If, however, you see something like 5 over x, that is not a polynomial. So, to review or recap, polynomials are the sum or difference of terms. The degree of a term is found by adding the exponents in that term. And the degree of the polynomial is simply the highest degree of any of the terms. Let me write out of the terms. It's kind of like a race. The one with the highest number wins. And that is the end of this segment.